So where are you heading next?
That's a good question.
Well, we are there, and we were.
If you want, I can easily list your objectives right now.
Yes.
If we talk about personal goals, there's of course the corruption and cattle growth with Neris, the forest down in Olngar.
There.
Then we have Jace finding the Satyr brothers in Cloudy Falls.
Yes.
And then we have Aurora and Ias with the whole Yargo, the old mentor in Balturol.
Yarford?
It's not.
That's Yarlford.
Oh.
I'm from Yarrowford, you racist. Yarlford? You fucker.
Why is this Patrick Darkness talking to us?
Those are the personal goals, at least I know and are aware of. Then in terms,
what's happening in North Hill?
It's just if we're there, if we're there, I'd like to check on the business.
Okay.
and
Check on the hatchlings.
Yes.
in terms of the Divine Champion's goals, you know that the Solar Staff, the weapon used by the Champion of Myra, is located somewhere in Molokai, the nation far down south. You also know that the weapon of Bunro, the Thundersmith, is located somewhere in the Etakaran mines in Frosty, which is located beneath Baumark, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. You have entrance from Kafurum or False Step. And then you also have Falaga, where you will need to talk to the one having the painting that will give you access to.
Right, and we found out
he's in Evergale.
Yeah, he made it to Evergale. Was someone put someone in Evergale?
Evergale is near Gravenhill, if I haven't marked it on the map. It's up here.
Great.
Again, just put it near Gravenhill. That's
Then just for goods and shiggles, we have an entrance to the Underdark down here in Don Island.
Yeah.
That's well remembered.
And also on
There is
Frosty.
Oh, there's one in Frosty. That's how it goes. Yeah. That was
Just on the die there. Yeah.
So those are kind of the same location. So that could be an option.
But the Underdark is one land, right?
As far as you know, yes.
Wait, as far as we know, does space work in the Underdark as it does above?
That you don't know.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking this entrance and that entrance, are they that distance from each other in the Underdark?
Most likely.
Most likely, okay.
Yeah, the Underdark isn't a separate plane. It's
not in my setting, at least.
Not in this setting.
So are you just suggesting we go down there, then we basically do the Underdark stuff, and then we go up? Like
Yeah, the problem is that there is a massive distance to cover on foot.
In the Underdark,
I was thinking that since we have a flying ship, I think any distance is faster up here than it is down there. And also, I mean, there are a lot of dragons, but it must be safer up here. Than
the holders and mind flayers and.
No, it was just if the distance was smaller down there.
like a shortcut.
Yeah. No, you don't think it is like wormholes.
Good.
But I mean, we do have some teleportation abilities.
You can transport to any tree, right?
Giant mushroom.
And Casimir can cast teleportation as well.
My Casimir isn't coming.
Oh.
So they go.
No, I mean,
Fine.
why would we bring him? No, Casimir, you're great. You seem like a nice guy.
It's mainly for your own safety.
It's really,
Hey,
it's about you and
I'm perfectly fine. If you need a teleportation right here now before heading back.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I know my face. Will you stay around for like an hour?
No, I need a long rest before I can cast it.
Yeah, okay, fine. You can rest with us, thank you.
Cool.
He's headed back to Delta Bay, right?
What?
He's headed back to Delta Bay, right?
No, the resistance of Delta Bay have essentially moved to Evergale to join the army of the Draconian.
Okay, alright. We only have a bead on weapons on two weapons and an idea to get information about another chosen, right? We don't have beads on where the other chosen could be.
Again, those have been the only one you actually look properly into.
Well, I think
And also the only one you really can find any clues.
Right. Was there a rule that always is one, or no? Like they can kind of.
Generally, the rule seems to be there's always one champion. The only champions. The only difference is that Vesh didn't have one previously.
And also the champions might not know that they're champions.
That's true.
Yeah, like Calvin.
How the fuck do we track them?
Well, okay. We have ways to maybe get information about the champion flag, but I think right now we should go down. I mean, if what I'm just doing is our goal is down here where we have a weapon of the Colgrim can use.
That is true. So that's kind of shoring up one of our champions.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I think we should take care of business on the way.
Yeah. And another thing I just want to kind of bring up now that we're sort of talking business is business. How are we doing financially?
Good.
I know that's not maybe what's on people's minds, but at the same time,
I think we're doing
like,
all right.
are we paying our crew?
I'm assuming we have.
Yeah, again, up to this point.
Paying a crew, and then suddenly the dog bursts
You
in.
also
Mutiny.
again, you gather at this point right now. People know that there's bigger things at stake.
Yeah.
So right now they're working for free as long as they get food and board.
Yeah.
Have we been giving them food on board?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Have they been eating?
But hang on.
What type of boards?
The airship and the crew is paid for by the guys who build it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the guild, or what was it?
Yeah.
That is paid for by nothing.
But is
Again, it's self-supplying.
There is no guild. I mean, our guild, sure, but the people who built our ship, they're gone.
No,
because they weren't in
the
Summerkai.
Espen. Espen.
Again, those who you gather have essentially put a penny into the project has been Tristan, Lord Tristan, Blackpine. The Empress herself has also, your allies from Mabelkin and Gravenhill has also, actually it was the mayor of Mabelkin who started the whole project.
We haven't done it. We just gave her arms to one of her clerics.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we guess we don't
Because she
know.
would be pissed to return as a dwarf.
That's good.
I like that you're like, now you'd rather stay dead than return back.
It's just, in case
Well,
we
apparently
need
you can't.
supplies,
Someone
or
has to
we
be
need
willing.
Yeah. And have to be within 10 days.
I mean, that's not. I mean, like the day-to-day things is not a problem. It's
No.
the exceptional things. And I don't know that we need anything.
No, but I mean, okay. Here's the thought. We just saved this entire city, and I'm not saying that we should kind of just. So, I mean, and we would have done it either way. But could we ask for a donation from them? We are literally saving them.
But aren't we rich as all fuck? I mean, don't we?
Is there anything you need money for? Because
Probably. I feel like there would be. Yeah, sure, always.
yeah, we totally could contact I remember right, the lady was Countess.
What? Duchess.
That she was a bitch.
Yeah.
That was out of character, by the way.
I imagine so.
So is all the stuff about soul magic. I want to make that very clear. Yours is very nice in real life. Fake life, whatever. That's just anything. Whenever I do like dark magic, demon, whatever, that's just me.
Okay.
That's not it. It's just out of game. Has that not been clear? Okay. I might go speak to the Duchess of this city.
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh yeah, it was. I'll come with you. It'd be nice to know.
That is what I would like to have happen. Yes.
Yes.
Deception check. No. Yeah. You usually make social interactions more smooth.
Yeah, that's very true. People can't say no to this face.
Should I come on too?
No. I think you need to repair Anastasia. She desperately needs it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Should I come
Maybe I
on?
need supplies for that.
Yes. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, that's the same way. I think. You're a nice.
So
I always hang out with you, Neris. So yes, if you would like to come, you are very welcome.
Sure.
I literally love you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
So to finish the thing we're doing, should we go to Caligrove, then go to Yarrow Fort, not Jarl Fort, and then afterward to the
Yes, I think that's a good idea. What's going?
What was this?
That's the item of Moira.
Myra.
And
The solar staff.
And we'll have a chance to speak to the overdark elves, right?
Yeah, the surface.
The surface dark elves. And maybe we can figure out more about the underdark elves.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Will you, Neris, tell us a little bit about what's up in Catacrow? Why? What? Huh?
Some of the forest got corrupted before I left.
And was it related to the Witch Queen?
I don't know. Maybe.
You were told by Seeker at some point that the Burning Maze seems to be involved. And you also know that one of the agents, a certain Dalagas Fawn, lives in Runedale.
The Burning Maze, that's the cult.
That's the cult, yeah.
There's a cult that did that thing with that snake boy. What's his name? The guy, he kind of hit stuff and he had like snake. That's before your time. He had like snake.
Yeah.
Fenian.
Fenian!
Yeah.
That's in and out of character.
Yeah, like snake.
Did he get snaked?
Did get snaked.
He got cursed and was slowly transformed into a Yuan-Ti.
And what do we know about the Burning Maze?
You know there were a cult who the Witch Queen essentially tried to destroy because they were rivals.
Maybe she's okay.
And,
it was one of them.
and right now they have assisted with the defense of Runedale, and they also had some of the agents join you in Delta Bay.
So, like, it's kind of a good cult? Like not a great cult, but like...
Again, they're soldiers that are fighting on the same side for now.
Like Scientology, kind of?
Yeah.
What is the good thing that you think Scientology is doing?
It's not good. It's not bad.
Just fighting off for the purposes.
Also protecting us against Lip-Blob, the Many Arms or something. Yeah, okay, good. So, but then... Neris, there is nothing I want more than to help you save your forest. But how?
Inside check on that bitch.
I don't even think
No, I'll roll against you.
Right, it's the other way around. That's good for me.
I don't doubt for a moment that's a lie.
Checks out.
25.
Damn. 12.
I don't know.
I think we should.
Okay, but now you're not the only druid in Calagrove, right?
No, I'm not.
No. Now, if I had to sort of go out into the world, that's sort of hypothetical. If I had to go out into the world and sort of there was a corrupted forest, and I was like, ooh, I need someone to help me with the corrupted forest, I would go to a druid.
But they sent me out.
Oh yeah, to find answers. But you haven't, and I'm so. I mean, I again love you, but have you found any?
No, but I also.
You have is
what I was
us.
Yeah,
well, we're great, but
yes.
at the same time, we don't know more about forests than you do.
No, but I was also sent out to find someone who might be able to help. And we have done a lot of good as a group.
I agree with that.
And
but you know,
the problem is we have also encountered things that have affected the entire world.
Exactly.
And I had to put my own stuff to the side while we dealt with that.
I understand that.
But maybe knows we can. I mean, we have reason to believe this is tied to the burning mazes, and we know the burning mazes are here in this city with us right now. Maybe we can start with that lead and see if that gets.
Oh, right. Are they here? I thought they were.
Yeah, you know, one of the main recruiters, Adolphus Fawn, lives in Runedale.
True. I thought it was the other.
Maybe we start there.
So I can go. Nurse and I can go check that out. Will you go to the Duchess? Maybe.
Yeah.
Want to do that, Nurse?
Yeah.
Cool. Jace, I think you should. I think you should speak to your wife. No, I leave.
Right. Oh yeah.
People's relationship trouble.
Oh yeah, but Martin talk about it.
I'm sitting in the background. Aurora and Will are talking right now. Just spending some time.
Aurora and who?
Aurora and Willow.
Jesus' wife.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yep.
I thought you were asking about Aurora for a second there. I was like,
who's Aurora?
The Fae, I mean, they seem to be also sort of
essentially, right now they're building up for a war between summer and winter.
Yeah. They have some kind of relationship to like nature, too, don't they?
Yeah. Again, they're specifically tied to seasons, but nature is part of seasons.
Okay, because I was just wondering, like, is there, besides like contact on the plane and stuff, which I do not have, but like, yeah, I know, but are there ways that I can contact Lady Galafriel?
Yeah, I'm gonna say so.
Okay. Like a ritual or something? Or
yeah, again, essentially like a meditative state.
Alright, in that case I will try to do that and see if she has any answers regarding Caligrove, if there's any kind of word.
Would you like some incense for that?
Yes, also myrrh, thank you. I don't know what it is, but I think it's
and I also give you a piece of gold piece.
You poor bastard. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. What do we ask?
Well, so is it like a limited question thing?
Essentially, I'm gonna give you one answer, and I need to know in advance what you are gonna ask her.
Okay, so I do not ask how is it going. I'm asking.
One answer.
Okay, I'm saying, heading to Caligrove, any words on the corruption?
What she responds with is that she is unaware of what exactly is the causation of the corruption, but it seems to have become intensifying rapidly.
Okay.
Like escalating.
Your brains and pores.
Because when Narasu left, that, again, I don't know, it turns out maybe a year, maybe two since you left. It was not that bad. It was like centered in the heart of the forest. It seems to reach out the outskirts now.
Sorry.
Okay. Narasu went off with the others. Yeah. So, okay. In the meantime, I guess I'm gonna head off to the library to see if there's any kind of like nature corrupting force that could do something at this scale. In history.
Roll history, and then we'll jump over to. Let's take with the Duchess first, I guess.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that if a doctor says it's not too bad, it's just around the heart, you're fucked. But okay.
I mean, you can get a new one.
No, I don't think you can.
A new heart?
No, I don't think anyone has ever transplanted a heart.
Oh yeah, definitely.
A whole heart?
Heart transplants are like the main thing.
Okay.
It's the only reason why we have hospitals.
Oh, I see.
No.
Okay, I just thought that we weren't able to do.
No, it's brain work. Yeah, but
A little corruption.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. Fine. Dutch.
Actually helped.
Dutch, yeah, right. So we
And I'd like to bring the rod and panther.
Yeah.
The rod for the panther.
Yeah.
Not the other.
Yeah.
Rod and panther.
You know what I mean?
you can get chipped. That's for damn son. Right. So we asked about some sort of monetary.
I kind of just want to sort of make sure that we're all squared up here. And it's cool.
Fair.
Make sure that she kind of knows what's happening.
Right.
Well, and yes, ask for money.
Yes.
What the hell?
Right. Good.
So we go to her.
Yeah, and again you meet the butler, the guy clearly stealing from her.
Look at him and go.
Hello, thief.
So how's it going?
Much better. I got some sleep now. Right, you need to get in. Right, follow me. And he walks in and hits the door because he closed it behind him, but then opens it and just wait here. I will get Duchess, right? And rushes up.
At least our hirings are competent.
And then
Anonymous, but competent.
Duchess descends again from the staircase. Once again in this completely clean armor that's never seen combat.
Has she taken down the false
Yeah, apparently the painting has been replaced now.
Well, that's abstract.
I look at it go. Should I tell her that it's another forgery?
No. Your ladyship. We are here on behalf of
I'm smiling
the
at the
Hounds
background.
of War.
Yes.
And we would just like to make sure that you and your wonderful city has everything they need now that the siege has been broken by the champions of the gods.
I thought it was the big metal figure.
Exactly, the champions of the gods. Piloted by your own homegrown champion of someone.
No, Myra.
Of Myra. Myra or Moira. There's two gods, right?
Myra.
Myra. And us as well. We hope that your people are safe in this time.
Yes.
Good. Now, furthermore, when a war ends, traditionally...
Here comes the butt. Yes.
No, it's an and. And when a war ends, traditionally, the spoils are shared. Now, we have this robot panther. A beautiful specimen, crafted by some of the finest Karakan war panther crafters, I assume. And I would like to humbly offer it to you as a form of protection in these trying times now with the darkness encroaching and the Witch Queen, etc.
It can catch thieves if you want.
Yep.
And pick up one of the forks, sort of bends a little bit. You need that.
And I hold up the pot. And I put it on.
Again, when she issues a command and the butler comes up and they're like, better take this.
For you.
And runs over and she grabs it. And the panther quickly leaps over and joins her side.
However, and this is indeed the butt. If perhaps we may ask for a small donation to this mission of ours that is saving the world, including your fair city, it would not be something that we would not want. That would make us. It would be very, very, very helpful. As we have a crew that needs to be fed and paid, and we are now looking at almost empty coffers.
Very well. Try and roll up. I was going to say diplomacy. Persuasion with advantage.
Also, I love the phrase. However, and this is the part.
This is indeed the best.
Oh, dude, that could have been better. Persuasion? 80.
Okay.
80. Thank you.
And I'm helping.
Yeah. That's why I get the advantage.
Thanks.
Very well. I will make sure that you are given the money. When do you need it?
As soon as possible. We were hoping to be able to leave at daybreak tomorrow.
And she leads you to the coffers, the taxes of the city, and take some. You can see that they were actually earmarked for.
Sorry, that's me.
They were clearly earmarked for restoration some of the poor districts of town. She takes out for that and just give it to you. And you have now...
Wait. Where did the money come from?
Don't worry about it.
They were supposed to go to restoration of the poor districts.
Yeah.
And
just send that on the sacks?
There's not one round
essentially it's different coffers for each part of the district, and you can see she takes from one
from the shittiest. Okay, cool.
Don't worry,
12 pounds.
loves you, and soon she will send you more aid.
I so imagine that she would be like, release the house.
Okay, so I thank her profusely. Thank you very much, your ladyship. And I hope to meet you again.
I hope we don't.
Okay. May your reign be long and prosperous. Let's go at this pull squall, yeah.
Big picture.
And again, the panther and the butler start to lead you out like...
Okay, so 6,000 for me, 6,000 for you. No,
smelling hurts.
Yeah. Listen, when we save the world, we can come back and fix up the poor districts of this one very specific city.
Right.
We've saved their literal lives.
You realize
Well, at least you saved mine, my friend.
Who the fuck are you?
Out from the darkness, you see Malik enters. Now, let's cut over to Eric and Eris.
Oh, yeah.
Eric and Eris walking down the street.
K-I-S-S-I-N.
No, it's just
where were you heading? Towards the coast.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool. Make an investigation check with advantage as you try to track down Dalgas form.
Hey, you got this.
No, really?
1 intelligence.
One
intelligence.
modifier.
Yeah, +1 intelligence. Yeah.
Well, that's better than my +0.
Okay. Go team.
Perhaps we should have switched around. Maybe.
Hey, 21.
21. Yeah, easy enough. You find him. Essentially, it's an unofficial headquarters of Runedale's Burning Mace cult. As in, it's not marked up by anything. It's just a regular building, but everyone knows who's live inside.
So this is where the community of worshippers lives.
And again, you ask around, and you are led to Dalgas Fawn. He's a half-orc, slightly bald on top, a bit good belly on him, and says, "So what?
Are you like how culty is this place?
It's outside. It says community uniting like-minded travelers.
Again, it could be if it's not, for instance, like the Burning Mace logo. Again, it could be mistaken for instance, like the Church of
my question is rather how culty is the Burning Mace?
I thought that was the question for him.
Yeah,
So is it
well, you do know they used to be demon worshippers. You don't know if that's true anymore.
Okay.
Probably.
So asking, is this the Burning Mace is a little too upfront, probably.
Yeah. Again, that's also.
Is this a place where people of certain beliefs can I am.
You call him up and the sound culty on the phone.
I am Davri Epton of Fischer.
How can I help you, kids?
And a member of the Hounds of War. We are seeking information about.
Wait, Hounds of War. You've met Ophelia, haven't you? You know, blonde woman goes along with this weird monk and this ranger, right? Yeah. She was the one that helped you in Delta Bay.
Oh,
yeah. She's the one who.
Yes.
Son of Truth woman.
Finian is working with, right?
Yeah. Yes, we have worked with her.
Oh yeah, you want to know.
Right. What do you want to know?
Well, we are seeking information about the state of Calico Forest.
Well, that's a bit out of my expertise.
I'm assuming you'll ask us to do a sense motives on that, if that is relevant.
Yeah.
What should we say?
Essentially, I'm not even going to because he rolled abysmal.
Yeah.
I'm trying to again. He clearly doesn't know it, but he knows who knows, essentially.
Okay, great, cool. Well, I understand that this organization, the organization which I'm assuming you know of, is one with members all throughout the world. So perhaps you can point us to someone who can aid us in our search.
Roll a persuasion check.
Yep. With advantage, because Snares looks all scary and
nope.
muscly.
Snares is smiling.
Yeah.
Persuasion, you say?
Yeah.
19.
19. Well, I can do you one better. Come along. And he leads you into a room. Wow, really? New here. But then he actually, fiddles a bit with the bookshelf, and then a secret room opens up.
Oh, there was a joke I was making. The joke was he leads into the room and kills us.
Yeah. And then he enters, and then you can see it's almost like a small office space, and in front is this crystal ball. Alright, I will call him. You can just stand over there, and they can essentially you stand on each side as he activates the crystal ball. And he calls out a name. He calls out Samuel Radonis.
Samuel
Radonis. He's the demon summoner you also been briefly informed about.
Samuel L.
Radonis.
Yeah. What do you want, Dalgas? Or I have these two new recruits who are a bit interested in the whole Calgrove situation. Yeah. What do you want?
We want to know what's happening there. Because it is my home, and I'm concerned.
What has happened since you left?
Since I left, I heard it got worse.
It's interesting.
But just
What did you notice?
These are the people who we believe are doing the work.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. Just sure.
What were the first signs you noticed?
What was the first sign I can recall?
You start to see trees that should not start to begin to decay.
Oh, yeah.
There became these highly poisonous mushrooms start to appear. Animals died for no reasons.
Yeah.
Again, it's a circle of death that's just expanding and expanding.
Just unnatural decay of the forest. And we tend to keep it very much in good condition.
Has there been any
Mid
of
condition.
your tribe who has
Especially the mid.
been victim of this?
Yes.
We are seeking to understand what is happening in Calagrove. As it seems that everything in the world is interconnected. And we believe that the situation in place is relevant to that and the rest of the world.
Don't worry, the initiator will know when it's time.
Wait, is this a cult? No,
Fuck me.
Let us just say that the Witch Queen will no longer be a problem we need to concern ourselves about.
oh, cool. Alright, great. Good. I'm trying to get a narrative. I'm assuming you and I have hung out enough that I'm trying to get a beat on what you're thinking at the moment. Or rather, like, how are you reacting to this?
Neris is inscrutable. She's the coolest cucumber.
No.
I don't know. I Eric, do not know Neris well enough. I'm assuming Diver does because we've traveled together for how many? No, is based on her reaction. Is this a? Is she thinking we can salvage the situation, or is this like, fuck these guys, they're going down?
Fuck these guys, they're going down right now? Or just...
I mean, we will go to somewhere and they'll go down.
I'd say she's probably not really trusting them to do any good, but to actually decide if this is a you're all gonna die situation is probably a bit off still.
Okay.
On that note, both of you make what's called that word completely escaped my mind. Both of you make a deception check as you try to remain neutral on this realization.
God,
So that would be 8.
that'll be a 6.
Well, I rolled a 3, so you guys are in the clear. Yeah, again, Delgas doesn't realize that you were like.
Yeah.
Was that all you wanted to know?
So he said that. So it's safe to assume that the Witch Queen is still not much of a friend of yours.
No. Let's just say that revenge is just best served tenfold.
But what did the initiator do?
Oh, the initiative will simply know. How can I trust
How
you?
does one become initiated?
And you can see his eyes almost gleam as he is so excited.
Get the pig head.
Well, that will be a simple matter. And you can see Dalgas walks over to a corner of the room and starts to find out what appears to be needle and ink and so forth.
Yeah.
And then you recall that Fenian got this whole tattoo on him that would essentially mind-slave him.
Cool.
But thankfully he managed to avoid it due to the magical tattoo that you guys have, or magic mark.
Yeah.
You think that if this happens, you won't be Dapper anymore.
Okay.
Or Naris for that matter.
Great.
So, you do it.
Well, thanks. It's been real.
And and he uses the stick to finger.
No, I know. I
Turn off the-
turn off the.
Awesome!
And again, you press on the crystal and nothing happens.
Yeah.
It's just Then you see a piece of cloth and just.
I'll put you on hold.
So am I. Oh, we're gonna do this, eh?
No, I think we're pretty much good.
Good. There we go.
Well, I'm always here if you need it. It's gonna be so great to have some new join the ranks.
Hey, how does Flank feel about cults?
Cults? Not a fan, I would say.
She's a cult, isn't she?
Because that is taking away individuality. Yeah. So again, it's not like purge the heretics.
No, I know. I kind of want to
That would also be
That's just you.
a different cult.
Yeah.
Kill you.
Yeah,
I'm
good. Are you good?
Stop killing.
Yeah, I think we're good. We're good.
Well, I'm good.
It's been real.
Peace out. You will like start to just take more and more speed up. And you know,
While they were, we walked past.
Gex, what did you roll on your history check?
18.
18. And what was it again you wanted to know more about?
I was looking up in history if there had been similar instances of corruption in majority green areas and how they sit.
No, the closest thing you can find is the whole Briarworld breaking off from the mainland. And you don't find anything else that are similar in that terms. No.
Fair enough.
Not with an 18, I can really. And well, we are back to Ias and Blake and Malik.
What's up, Malik? Nice to see you.
Likewise.
Now, you're not going to make me regret letting you live, right?
Who's this?
Oh, when we were in the, well, Malik, why don't you explain who you are?
Well, it's very simple. I work for the Karaki Nation. We tried to get the Great Guardian, failed. That guy allowed me to survive because he could not find out to actually bind my hands enough, so I couldn't escape.
I'm not
Right.
daft.
So is he a prisoner of war then?
No.
No, I'm a free agent now.
Yeah. Malik's, hey. Malik's cool. Right, Malik?
Again, chill. Don't worry. Again, I'm come here unarmed. Again,
Yeah.
listen up.
So how can we, what's up, man?
Chill pill.
Well, again, I am the sort of guy who just look towards where the victory might be and join that side.
And what?
And join that side.
Okay. And what do you feel like?
Well, and again, he just looks towards the wasteland you created with Edwell. I feel like I find that a clear victory.
I mean, like, that's, I think that's, I
impressive, brave. I know. It takes a lot of guts to do this, but I'm willing to make this sacrifice.
But no, I mean, I love that you feel like kind of putting that amount of faith in us. That's really, I mean, I really appreciate that.
Of course. I've seen you fight.
Now,
you're quite.
You know who the Witch Queen is, right?
I know of her.
You heard whispers.
You know the usual.
She did literally move a continent.
Yes.
And connect it to this continent. Okay, cool.
Don't get me wrong. If things turn out bad for you guys, I mean,
nice.
Stay down. No. I'm not that kind of.
Well, what if they kind of hide, like, because that would be like you could ingratiate yourself with us now, and then when they kind of turning point, Malik, knife in the right.
But
knife in the
again,
right
you know you can't trust me, so that wouldn't work.
But we might be busy. But okay, so you'd like to kind of join the group,
Yeah, but how do I get on this hype train?
I mean, if he betrays us, we just feed him to Chip.
Yes. Now, Malik. Now, here's a few things I not like about you. Sorry. Here's a few things I know about you. One, you seem like a cool dude.
Likewise.
Secondly, we can defeat you in a fight.
Yeah.
Which is quite handy, I feel.
Feed him to Chip.
Evident.
3, two-faced. Again, love it. I guess I
have some weird priorities there.
Well, I mean, we could use it. Yeah. So, I think that could be handy. Also, an inn with the Dark Elves?
Again, essentially, I'm like, what I'm coming here to suggest is, well, you might need some of those delightful news from the other side. maybe I can go around, sniff a bit around for you.
Sort of double
agent.
Yes.
Double agent.
You give me some useful information that I can bring to my superiors, and so you'll get the
what do you get out of this?
money, fame, men, women, whatever I want.
We don't have any money.
Don't have any men.
Trust me, the other side has.
I mean, yes, you will be the most famous spy.
That's a bad deal.
Again, after
Fuck whoever you want.
yeah,
I guess you can get that one.
yeah,
I mean, consent.
yeah, of course.
You guys, you dark elves are big on consent. Right? Something I feel like I know about you.
I don't know about my people. I, as a person, prefer if we both enjoy it.
But it's not necessary. Is that what you're putting out there?
Why do you say prefer?
Yeah.
But sometimes it can be nice to be surprised.
If it works in that specific moment.
No, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it can be nice to be surprised, if you know what I mean.
What he's saying is you need a new Dark Elf soul, and then you have a question. How big are you guys in consent?
Okay.
Then you'll know.
Melly, will you just excuse us for just 1 second?
Of course,
I just need to
anything
speak
for
to
you.
my companion over here.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, this guy is very clearly, obviously, a honeypot. There's been kind of planted on us. It's like, you notice how kind of sort of casually he kind of dropped the whole men and women thing.
Yeah.
So like kind of.
Wait, what would you say in here?
I'm saying I want to sleep with him. But the point is that
But he's not even remotely scaly.
I see something.
Again, you see some dandruff gets out of his head.
Scaly.
Like he's all but that guy doesn't even have a cloaca. Wait, so we have
different. Yeah. Okay, sure.
clearly different day.
Right. Okay.
You can see Malik looks towards you like, I know what this is about. They're talking about the dirty things. I like it.
Banish.
Run the kisser.
I just want to. We obviously can't trust him, but we super can't trust him.
Right.
But like I'm saying, he's saying double agent, right?
Mm.
But
I think he's triple
he's
agent.
gonna be triple agent.
But here's the thing: as one of us who can, we take him back to the ship.
Yeah.
We zone of truth this motherfucker, and then we, if he's lying, we throw him off the ship, or feed him to Chip.
Okay. How are we
And your sense just goes
how are we
into
going to
it.
sell this to the others though?
That we found a spy, because we did.
And that he's a double agent, or that we he's our
need.
prisoner?
Well, okay. To be fair, we if he's on the level, it's fine. We take him.
It's definitely not.
No. But if he's on the level, it's fine. We take him home. We sort of truth him. We some of us.
Who has some truth?
Don't you? He has some truth. Wait.
Do you?
I seem to. I've written a book once. The pattern somebody went through.
I can't spell Swing.
And
It was the players.
I don't know why I'm doing this so you can see my eyes. But
Yeah, I don't know how it helps because I can read lips. So this is
Really? Can you, Malik?
No, I can't.
he's,
Yeah, exactly.
he said no, we can't. I can hear lips. But
I can read sounds.
so we take him home, we sort of truth him. Then if he's on the up and up, it's great. If he's not, then we get some more information out of him. Either way, we are up one spy and up some information.
Malik,
Yes,
would you be okay with undergoing a small zone of truth test?
I
Why would
kind of
you-
imagine you were gonna do that.
Why?
You wouldn't just hire me off the bat, right?
I mean, he'll know if we do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking we get him to the ship, and then we go. This is a small matter.
I mean,
No,
I mean, either like if,
no.
yeah, either way.
Don't get me wrong.
Very
Again,
good, Mr. Malik.
I'm happy to hear. Again, for a moment I feared you were not gonna do anything like that. I was like, I must save trust in you guys.
Yeah, that would have been an idiot move.
Yes.
Can I insight check him?
Yes.
Kind of just all this about being cool with the zone of
Yeah.
truth. My insight is fine. 10.
Yeah. Malik seems totally fine with the whole idea.
This guy is. I'm sorry, I said he wasn't trustworthy before, but I do trust him. He's very cool.
He's very cool. Right.
All right. Well, Malik. Now.
Cool. Do
Okay,
you want
question.
to put blinds on my eyes so I don't see where your secret base is, or?
It's that thing. Point at the big old ship.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that'd be good.
How does it fly?
Magic.
Oh.
Oh, hi, Jess.
Find anything at the library? No. We really should have switched all this up.
At this point in time.
No, it came on. You're free to frisk me if you want.
The least I can roll is a 23.
Ain't frisking.
Yeah, make an investigate check.
Well, I go, what the hell is this? It's that's the name.
Alright.
That's no good.
And then I just give him a quick slap.
Oh.
I'm just checking for contingencies. Wait. What if he like?
You thought he had a contingency on if someone quick slaps me.
No, but like more like tries to hurt him or something like that just explodes. No, it's probably fine.
No.
That's not how contingency necessarily works.
Fuck you, Blake. It might. If he suddenly is in sort of in a fight, that might be a contingency.
Yeah, I mean we should definitely stand back in the sort of. Can you cast sort of? Is he spellcaster?
He hasn't.
You can cast the web spell. That's about it. And darkness, of course, and fire.
Of course, everyone can cast darkness.
I can cast darkness. It's mainly
by closing your eyes.
I feel like this guy can throw some shades.
Okay. Well, Malik, come on. Let's get back to our ship.
Thanks for listening. The intro music was by Philip Fischer, whereas the outro music was by Martin Kerr. The other pieces which are mentioned in the description down below were by Kevin MacLeod. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we hope to see you again in Dorkin.